She rowed the boat out to the middle of the lake, then she took off her clothes and dove into the water. She was looking for the body she had dumped 2 days earlier, but no matter how hard she searched, she couldn't find it. A groundskeeper came by and asked what she was doing. Panicked, she told him she had accidentally dropped her ring in the lake. Thankfully, he didn't seem suspicious. The woman was a single farm owner. Her life had once been peaceful, but then she gave birth to a nightmare of a daughter. The girl got into a relationship too early, got into drugs, and came crawling back to her mother whenever she ran out of money. A few days ago, her daughter said she had a fight with her boyfriend. In the end, she tossed his backpack into the lake. She seemed proud of herself as she said it, but then the boyfriend showed up, furious, accusing her of making a huge mistake. The backpack had drugs inside, belonging to a gang member. Now the gang was after him for the money. And, as always, it looked like her mom would have to pay up again. Sure enough, the very next night, her daughter started begging her for money. But this time, the woman was truly broke. She had already handed over all her savings to her daughter. Just recently, she had to ask her ex-husband for money to fix up the farm. When her daughter heard that, she flew into a rage, beating and verbally abusing her mother. But the woman didn't seem to care. No matter what her daughter did to her, she endured it all in silence. 2 days later, her daughter came to her and confessed. She had accidentally killed her boyfriend. The woman's first thought was, I have to protect her. She looked at the body in her daughter's car. Then she rowed the boat to the center of the lake, tied something heavy to the corpse, and sank it to the bottom. But even though her daughter had killed the boyfriend, now that the gang couldn't find him, they turned to her daughter for the money. Trying to help her daughter out once again, the woman handed over the money she'd begged from her ex-husband. Even the gang member was taken aback. He sighed and said, your daughter's really something else. But to the woman, it was all worth it. As long as her daughter could turn her life around, what she didn't expect was to be betrayed. That very afternoon, her daughter disappeared. Tracking her phone's location, the woman went to look for her, only to find her together with the boyfriend. Wasn't he supposed to be dead? Then whose body had she sunk into the lake?